What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to today's installment of Renegades Reviews. I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts on another Christmas movie. And today we are going to discuss the final installment of the Santa Claus Trilogy, the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, released November 3rd, 2006. This movie takes place 4 years after the events of the Santa Claus 2, and Santa, aka Scott Calvin, is faced with double duty: how to keep his new family happy, and how to stop Jack Frost from taking over Christmas. Now, whereas the sequel, the Santa Claus 2, I feel fell short in living up to the expectations of the original, in very rare form, I feel like the third installment, The Escape Clause, at least in my opinion, actually surpassed the original. When going to rank the Santa Claus trilogy for me, I rank it number 3, number 1, and number 2. Believe it or not, I feel like this one is better than the original, and there are two key factors that do that for me. Number 1 is Martin Short's performance as Jack Frost. Tim Allen, Elizabeth Mitchell, Judge Reinhold, Wendy Crewson, Liliana Mummy, Spencer Breslin, Eric Lloyd, Aisha Tyler, Peter Boyle, Michael Dorn, Jay Thomas, Kevin Pollak, and Art LaFleur all reprise their roles from the previous installments. We also get the introduction of Alan Arkin and Anne Margaret as Bud and Sylvia Newman, Carol's parents, but it is the addition of Martin Short as Jack Frost who really steals the movie. The second factor is Liliana Mummy's performance as Lucy. She additionally steals the movie. She gives a performance almost better than Eric Lloyd in the first one. And while she isn't as major of a component to the story as Charlie was in the original, her scenes just make your heart melt. When I reviewed Frosty's Winter Wonderland at the beginning of the month, when I was discussing all the Rankin Back specials, I mentioned how I feel that this movie was inspired by and possibly even took the plot line from that for this story. Because if you think about Frosty's Winter Wonderland, Jack Frost feels upstaged by Frosty, tries to sabotage him, but in the end has a change of heart and becomes best friends with the main character. In the Santa Claus 3, Jack Frost is trying to upstage Santa Claus, sabotages him, and at the end of the movie has a change of heart. Doesn't necessarily become best friends with him, but he at least is reformed. This movie I also think took from It's a Wonderful Life, because the entire purpose of the escape clause is to wish that you had never become Santa at all. And then Scott does that. He wishes he had never become Santa, and then gets to experience what Santa life is like when he wasn't it, and realizes how bad things have become, and realizes that, despite the stress and the chaos of the in-laws and trying to deliver and not disappoint billions of kids around the world, Santa is a pretty good life. A wonderful life, so to speak. We get to see a reimagining of the North Pole once Jack Frost takes over. And he even does a musical number to the tune of New York, New York, Broadway show style. And it's Lucy with her magical warm hugs that is eventually able to thaw a frozen heart in Jack Frost and make him melt away his icy exterior to become the man that she knows that he is on the inside. Like I said, this one for me is just superb. Like I mentioned about part 2, I could watch this one on its own. I could watch 1 and 3. But sometimes you've just got to sit down and watch the entire trilogy. What do you guys think about the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you feel I'm overpraising it? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below as always. Tweet them to me at ROWJJWilliams. Let me know what other movies you would like for me to discuss. Once we get to the new year and we get away from Christmas movies for a while, need to have some movies ready to review come the first of the year. Let me know what it is you want me to discuss. Otherwise, I will just start picking stuff either off of Netflix or Redbox or out of my collection at random. And if you end up not liking the movies I choose, you only have yourself to blame because you didn't suggest something for me to talk about. So until tomorrow, here on the Casa D18 Studios channel and Renegades Reviews, when I bring you yet another festive holiday favorite, I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you once again tomorrow.